Now.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you the difference between the Pyro stove. I did a 4-inch pit, so 6 inches would be about the max. So this is just kind of showing you the 4-inch, what I call excavation mode. We've got this thing, first of all, staked down. The stakes really add some rigidity. We got worm buckles over here. So this thing is just, I mean, look. When you're loading wood and stuff, makes a big difference. When you're manipulating the door, because those things fill with soot and dirt and stuff, it allows you to really grab these handles and you know, you can really yank them open and shut. I'm sure you've all been there where you're yanking back and forth on those little wires, so I'm trying to change that. So I'm going to show you how much wood can reasonably fit inside of the Seat SXL. I am using shorter pieces. This one, with angles and stuff, you can get 16, 18-inch rounds. I'm not going to use those for today's demonstration because those don't fit in here at all. So I'm gonna try to, and obviously with a coal bed, you're not realistically yeah, that's full. You see that? Might be able to get some tiny little, you know, pieces or something, but that's a full stove there. And like I said, with a bed of coals in here, you know, I don't even know if you're going to quite load it with as much as you're seeing here. But same could be said for this stove. So, all right. So in the Pyro, let's see what we can do here. I'd say that's full. Can you see that in there? So, and I'm actually loaded. I didn't do this, but the nice thing about it, and it wouldn't have probably affected how much I could get in, but you can actually load perpendicular, which is one of the things I like, is being able to put it in and then load it sideways or upwards, if that makes sense. So, it makes a nice difference when you can go up inside of that burn chamber. You can see how some of those are actually going up. They're going to burn right up into the flue, which is nice. So I got a lot more spaced out here. Not everything's expected to just run horizontal and then to the flue, which every time you open those doors, you're kind of upsetting that draft. But in this case, you know, you've got a lot of space down inside there. Here, can I see that camera? Thanks, Sunday. This is my little videotaper today. You like the Pyro stove? Is it better than the box stove? You gonna make a hot dog on it for lunch? Mac and cheese, maybe? Okay, cool. But you can see how things are loaded here. There's a lot of space, a lot of room for air. And that's on top of all of that, you know, you've got a lot more rigid. You saw me probably knocking around. I'm not being real careful when I'm loading wood. And you've got the ground down there that's insulating. These stakes, you know, hold things down. You've got your spark arrestor and a dampener there. You got your airflow vents down there. When the doors close, they're closed. Yeah, that's the difference in a nutshell. But the other benefit is with the larger doors, you can actually get some thicker splits that are gonna burn a little slower. You know, I think these were all probably like 2-3 inch. You can get some 5 and 6 inch pieces in there if you want. We're gonna start a fire now. You ready? All right.
There are some